They say it's the shooter and not the weapon that matters, but what if you had the most powerful sniper rifle to take on your rivals? Or how about upgrading your home defense arsenal with this bad boy? There's also a stealthy SMG that folds into a tiny chunk of metal. Let's take a look at some futuristic guns that are on another level. This 6'8" beast absolutely dwarfs 50 caliber rifles, and the 20mm Vulcan round it fires is typically seen in the barrels of a M61 minigun mounted on fighter jets. The Anzio 20mm rifle has a range in excess of 3,000 yards, and the projectile weighs a stunning 1,600 grains, coming at 3,300 feet per second. That's almost a quarter of a pound, which hits at approximately 38,000 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. The barrels are match grade with 1 MOA capability, letting you send that round almost 2 miles. This massive rifle even has a truck mount available, if that's your thing. If that isn't the definition of overpowered, I don't know what is. We all know that sound when a typical 12-gauge pump-action shotgun takes a round from the magazine tube and shoves it into the chamber. For some folks, it means freedom. For others, it instills apprehension, which may not be a bad thing. That sound is completely absent with the 612 modular shotgun. Loaded from a removable 6-round cylinder, this weapon system works off a pull of the trigger rather than the shooter cycling a typical 4-end back and forth. The initial design and input came from years of collaboration with military, law enforcement, and shooters throughout the world who felt a need for this modular type weapon. What they ended up creating is a highly compact system that's able to be mounted to a rifle or configured as a standalone full-length shotgun, a compact breaching gun, or even as a fully integrated suppressed weapon system. Once in front of the end user, the shotgun can be used for anything from blowing open doors to hunting to home defense, though we guess the majority of sales will be to guys who need to get into a building quickly. Getting into the core of the weapon and the design behind the 612, the designers wanted a gun that was compact, reliable, and modular. This led to the use of a revolver action that allows the overall gun to be very short. There's no bolt that has to travel rearward and take up space behind the round, and reliability is aided by the action being purely mechanical and not reliant on either a gas system or the user to shuck the fore-end. Unlike in a typical handgun, the cylinder is removable so the user can reload very quickly. This also allows rapid switching between different types of rounds for whatever environment the user finds themselves in. Should the shooter need one round for door breaching and another for a vehicle assault, it's as simple as swapping the cylinders via an undermount lever that's at the bottom of the weapon. The manufacturer offers 3 versions of the weapon system. The first is a compact standalone breaching shotgun, the second an underbarrel addition to a carbine, and the third is a bullpup, which can be configured as an integrally suppressed variant through the addition of a dedicated can. If you had the 612 modular shotgun, which version would you choose? The standalone breaching shotgun, the underbarrel carbine edition, or the integrally suppressed bullpup? Let us know in the comments. This is a 50 caliber sniper rifle that fits in a hunting backpack. Made in Hungary, the semi-automatic rifle has a range of 1.25 miles and features a barrel that retracts like an artillery gun back into the body of the rifle to absorb the enormous recoil. The GM6 Lynx measures 44 inches long in the firing position and 37 in the carry position. It weighs only 25 pounds without ammunition, thanks to the use of aluminum and plastic. The gun uses a magazine of 550 caliber Raufo's Mk2 bullets, which it can fire in under 3 seconds. Despite its modest size, this rifle is perfect for eliminating troops and lightly armored targets. It's like going into battle carrying an artillery piece. Movie fans will probably recognize this unusual pistol. It appeared in Deadpool 2, Resident Evil, The Final Chapter, and Spectre. It actually consists of 2 M1911 pistols built in a single framed side-by-side by the experts at Arsenal Firearms. As you can imagine, the new AF 2011A1 dual-barrel pistol features a number of custom parts, such as single slide, the single frame, the single spur double hammer, the single grip safety, the single body double mainspring housing, to name just a few. Chambered in 45 ACP, the AF 2011A1 double-barrel pistol can be ordered in a number of configurations, including either 2 independent triggers and 1 sear group, or with 2 triggers permanently joined. If you're headed overseas to fight against terrorism, then one company may have a cutting-edge rifle for you. This precision-guided rifle is designed to help overcome factors that can impact precision for shooters like recoil, direction, and speed of wind, inclination, and temperature. With an overall length of 36.25 inches, including the 18-inch barrel, the Tracking Point M900 weighs 14.5 pounds and has an operating time of 2.5 hours before needing to switch out the dual lithium-ion batteries. The M900 incorporates the company's Rapid Lock target acquisition. As you pull the trigger, the target is automatically acquired and tracked. The range is also calculated and measured for velocity. The rifle has an 89% first shot success rate out to 800 yards, a percentage 33 times higher than the success rate of first shots as kill shots by professional snipers, according to the company. The rifle is also designed to eliminate targets moving as fast as 20 miles per hour. This bad boy's available for a whopping $15,995. A 50 caliber BMG sniper rifle for urban operations? The Italian manufacturer of high-quality precision rifles, Victrix Armaments, has developed the Corvo CS, an ultra-compact model designed specifically for urban settings. The Corvo CS is a chassis rifle built around an AISI 420 steel action machined from solid billet and featuring an AISI 420 steel 18-inch button-rifled, lapped and fluted barrel equipped with a massive proprietary muzzle brake and compatible with an in-house developed over-barrel suppressor. Remarkably, it achieves muzzle energy 3 to 4 times greater than that of a .338 Lapua Magnum, yet in a significantly more compact and lightweight package compared to standard rifles in this category. The action and the massive fluted 3-lugs bolt are entirely PVD coated, and the trigger's a proprietary Victrix Armament adjustable model called the Professional Plus with a 3-position safety and a factory pull setting of 2.2 pounds. Feeding from a proprietary Feist-rounded polymer magazine, the Victrix Armament Corvo also features a machined hexagonal M-lock handguard, a full-length top 45 MOA Picatinny rail for optics, a black polymer AR-15 compatible pistol grip, and a folding stock that's fully adjustable in height, drift, and length of pull. Mostly hand-fitted and with a lot of handmade components, the Corvo CS is a finely tuned, prime shooting machine. To be honest, it was designed for counterterrorism operations, especially in urban environments where the distances are not as great as those found in open fields, but there's a need for very significant energy. Moving on, we have a compact 12-gauge 8-round cylinder-fed shotgun that accepts a standard AR-15 style grip and AR-15 style stock with buffer tube with an overall length of just 8 inches. 8-round quick change 12-gauge cylinder automatically rotates as fast as the trigger's pulled, offering rapid fire performance. Additional quick change 8-round drums are available. Roto 12 shotguns are basically black powder percussion revolvers. Each chamber of these cylinders must be primed and loaded with FFG powder and projectile. Well, thanks to that feature, purchasing them does not require an FFL transfer. The company can deliver these wheel guns directly to your doorstep. The MSRP of the American Guncraft Roto 12 compact shotgun is $1,255. Now let's take a look at a futuristic gun from the Czech manufacturer Pistollo. The general appearance of the Pistollo 77 brings to mind the so-called light guns, the video game accessories that were popular at the turn of the 1980s and 1990s. The gun's made of steel and aluminum protected with a Cerakote layer. The Pistollo 77 is compatible with Gen 4 Glock 17 magazines and will be sold with a standard one holding 17 rounds. Other features of the weapon include an adjustable stock in 3 positions and on integrated reflex sight. Now here's where things get weird. You might notice something missing. Where's the charging handle? Turns out it's hidden in the middle, right on top of the barrel. Why? No idea. But it does make the design cleaner. The stock is adjustable by 50 millimeters and doubles as a safety mechanism, automatically unlocking the weapon when extended. Oh, and the magazine base is extra large, letting the gun stand upright on its own. Again, why? Who knows? But it sure looks cool. As a shotgun nerd, I embrace designs that try something different, and the SRM 1216 might be the most different a shotgun can be. At only 33 inches long, the SRM 1216 provides a shotgun that's plenty capable for home defense. It's 6 inches shorter than a Mossberg 500 with an 18.5-inch barrel. The controls on the 1216 are fully reversible to accommodate right and left-handed shooters. These include the bolt handle, bolt stop, ejector plate, and safety lever, as well as the front sling plate. A 6-inch 3-way Picatinny rail atop the upper receiver provides an accessory mounting platform for 12, 3, and 9 o'clock positioning, while a separate 1.5-inch rail located 4 inches from the muzzle offers an attachment point for an aftermarket front sight. Featuring SRM's quad-tube revolving magazine, which the operator can manually rotate with the flip of a switch, the 1216 offers 16 rounds of easily reloadable power. The tubes each hold 4 rounds of 2 3/4 or 3-inch shells. The magazine can be dropped and replaced with a loaded one almost instantly, eliminating the reloading issues that plague some of the tactical shotguns on the market. 16 rounds of 12 gauge give you more than enough ammo to deal with the home defense threat. That's a lot of firepower, and if that's not enough, a second magazine surely will be. IWI US has developed a semi-automatic model of its Carmel rifle system, bringing it to the American market. Based on the combat-proven Israeli weapons system, the stateside Carmel will come in 5.56 NATO and features a short-stroke gas piston-operated action, along with many of the components that made its predecessor great in the hands of professional operators. What makes the Carmel intriguing is that it's made from steel, aluminum, and high-strength impact-modified polymer and is entirely bilateral with left and right side safety levers, magazine releases, and bolt catches. IWI US issues a non-reciprocating charging handle, which is left and right side operational too. The action utilizes a rotating bolt system similar to the AR-15's design, and thanks to the 2-position gas regulator, switching the rifle into suppress mode is not only quite simple, it's effective at maintaining reliability. All metal parts of the IWI US Carmel are corrosion resistant, and the 16-inch barrel is a cold hammer forged steel unit that's chrome lined for durability and free floating for enhanced accuracy. A Picatinny rail traverses the entirety of the upper receiver for mounting optics and accessories. M-lock slots at the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions pave the way for additional accessory mounting. QD sockets are only found throughout. The buttstock is not only adjustable for length of pull and cheek height, it's a folding unit that helps reduce the overall size without losing functionality, allowing the gun to collapse to a reduced length of only 26.75 inches. Fully extended, the IWI US Carmel measures 37.25 inches long, and unloaded, the rifle weighs 8 pounds 2 ounces without a magazine. The suggested retail price on the Carmel is $1,799. Compatible with standard AR-15 mags, this unique modern bullpup-style rifle offers rifle performance in a compact package. The Springfield Hellion, it's a semi-auto U.S. legal configuration of the company's VHS-2 rifle. The design has been tested and refined through military trials and has been adopted by several groups of armed professionals around the globe. Because the core features of the Hellion are the same as the VHS-2, it should prove to be an incredibly reliable and durable rifle, but a few changes have been made to make it better suited for the U.S. market. One of those changes was adding compatibility with Stanog AR-15 magazines, which are a little more plentiful in the U.S. than the original VHS-2's G36 mags. Regardless of what feeding device is used, the Hellion is a 5.56 by 45mm rifle with a 16-inch barrel and a package that's only 28.25 inches long. It uses a short-stroke gas piston system with 2 settings of adjustment, and it weighs 8 pounds unloaded. Other features include an ambidextrous charging handle and safety, an adjustable stock with a cheek riser and QD sling points on both sides of the rifle stock and handguard. The case ejection system is reversible too, making the Hellion a great choice for lefties. As for mounting accessories and optics, the handguard has M-lock slots and a generous amount of Picatinny rail spanning the top portion of the rifle. Flip-up iron sights were integrated into the design as well. While it may be new to us here in the U.S., the Hellion's quickly gaining traction, and it wouldn't be a surprise to see it become one of the most popular bullpup rifles on the market.